Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thank you for watching. My name is dcbornrob, also known as Rob, DC Rob. Give me a shout. Just call me. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This is just going to be a quick live to discuss, is Medellin open? Is it popping? Is it live? We want to know. And I have our guide that's going to be dialing in with me in a few minutes, Andres. Some of you guys already know Andres. By all means, jump in here. Let me know how your experiences were with him on the tours. Andres is my guy for tours. You know that. His contact information will be in the body of all of my emails. All of my videos. And join the group. Join our WhatsApp group. Let me make sure this runs across the bottom too. If you'd like to join our group for Colombia, anywhere in Colombia really, but of course I focus a lot on Medellin, and you want to find somebody that's in town, if you are there right now and you have that app, you can actually go in and see who's nearby. And then you can just reach out to them directly and go, yo, man, I'm over at Gusto's, or yo, I'm over at Lleras, I'm on 10, I'm at 70, wherever. And then you can hook up. There is strength in numbers. Remember, safety tips. I want to give you guys a few safety tips too. Of course, straight off the top, you know, number one. You know what number one is? Don't wear any jewelry. Don't wear anything shiny. Get something like this. Not the ring. Take that off. I leave all this stuff behind. But something wooden, I don't know. If you're just the type of person that just have to have something on you because you're used to it, get something else, something wooden, something plastic, something handmade, something African, whatever you want. But don't wear anything shiny because you're risking everything. Trust me. Don't wear gold. And no matter how many times I say it or other vloggers say it, get to the airport, you still got on big face watches. You got your bracelets on. You think you can hide it, or you figure you can wear it there and then put it in your safe or hide it somewhere in your Airbnb or your hotel. Just don't bring it at all. Just don't bring it at all. But if you'd like to join our group, again, send me your name and your WhatsApp number to dcbornrobgroup@gmail.com. That's scrolling across the bottom. Also, for those who would like to donate to the Timothy Reed Senior Memorial Fund, they still need the funds. They have an attorney for the probate side, but nothing for an investigator and nothing for an attorney to help find the culprits of the crime. And as of course, I would also like to throw up the hashtag Justice Ecuador. Make sure you help Ronell and Roger Stevenson out, who have been held for 4 years for a crime they did not commit, murder at that, in Ecuador. So use that hashtag wherever you can. Reach out to their congressmen and senators. Go back to the videos that I posted on them if you're not familiar with the case. Locked up in Ecuador, whatever the video is entitled. Send me some emails. If you are watching this on the rebroadcast, do me a favor. Leave some messages. Leave me a message. Leave the comments. By all means, comment now too. Let me see if I have a couple of comments. I do. I have a couple already. Okay. Jerry says, salute from Boston, Mass. Welcome, Jerry. Shrimp fried rice. Man, I go for some shrimp fried rice. It's open. I'm here right now. Where are you, in Lleras right now? Where are you? Yeah, it is wide open. It is wide open. You don't need a COVID test to go. You need one to come back. So be careful now. I just got my negative results about 3 or 4 hours ago. I just got back after getting back from Europe. I had a trade show to do, and they were straight off the chain. No mask, no nothing, barely any sanitizer. And everybody's in your face talking like it had gone away, like there's no virus, there's no Delta, anything. So before I went to see my mom, I took a test today. So all good on that end. I think that's my 10th, 11th test. Also, I did a saliva, and I did the antibody test as well. Better to know than not know is my policy anyway. But they are wide open. How do you spit game on the Hooters girls? That I don't know. Anybody else here can help them out trying to hit up on the Hooters girls? Do you talk to women in the WhatsApp group? There's another question for you guys too. What up, DC Rob from Maryland, Professor? What's up, Professor? Where you at? What part of Maryland? Let's see. Aries 1, greetings in the chat. Appreciate you guys for joining me. Shrimp fried rice is in El Poblado. You may run into Andres. He is there now. He's going to pop on in a few minutes. And we're going to show for those who are not there or who haven't had the opportunity to go yet, or who have been and not sure if it's popping yet. He's going to walk around and show you guys. We're also going to talk about his tours. You have to do some tours. Don't just stay at Parque Lleras. Yeah, you got to go. I mean, you do got to go. You got to go to Setenta. I mean, you just have to if you're there. You got to go to Poblado Park. I mean, you just have to. You got to go to Sweet Georgia Cafe. You have to. These are some things that you have to do. You got to go to Guatape and El Peñol, have him take you. You know, you want to go to Comuna 13, then have him take you. He just popped on. I'm going to bring him on in a couple of minutes. Okay, let's see. Aries Juan from LA. Yeah, let me know from where you guys are from. I'm from Lexington Park in Southern Maryland. Down Route 3, I'm going to guess. Anytime I hear Southern Maryland, Brandywine. Gary Mack. I guess I'm good because I hate jewelry. There you go. So you straight. Uganda, 16 years. Do you go to El Centro? Do I go? I've been a few times, but you need to know it's different now than it was a couple of years ago. Last time I went, what, about 2-3 months ago when I was there? No, I didn't go. First of all, it was still lockdown then. And I stayed in Poblado and Laureles Estadio. So I didn't make it down there. I had no need to go down there, really. And I think most of the things were still closed back then anyway. But remember the Timothy Reed Senior Memorial Fund, okay? And remember hashtag Justice Ecuador, okay? And I also want to say for everybody who takes a second, it's showing I have 15 people in the room. I hope I have 15 likes. For everybody who takes a second and go down and hit like, Cool Man said, you all right. That's right. Much appreciated. I need all the likes. I need all the support. My numbers have gone down greatly since I haven't been blogging as much. I've been tied up with a couple other issues that you're aware of, as well as being out of the country. And now I think I counted today. I'm at, I don't know. These are all the videos that I need to edit. They're already entitled, and I'm waiting for the thumbnails to be made right now. Another 3 more. So I'm in the hole big time. But for everybody who's going to Medellin, because I've seen a couple of the videos, and I know it's off the chain, it looks like there was never any problems. If you would see a few people sitting outside with masks and so on. But let's do this. Let's jump in with Andres. Andres, I'm going to bring him in right now. Andres is my guide. Anytime you want to travel around Medellin, inside Medellin, outside the hidden waterfalls, you want to go to Guatape and get on the water sports, Andres is my guy, okay? Andres, what's up, man?
Hey, how's it going, Rob?
I am doing well. So one thing people need to know, first of all, he's in Parque Lleras, and I think he's in the middle of Parque Lleras, and there's Wi-Fi in all the parks. Most of the parks in the city have Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is all over the place there. It's not like it is here. But one thing I know, there used to be a bar, that one on the corner, it changed hands. The one that has the red and white border now. I mean, I think two stores down from Gusto's. That was my spot. Yeah, but you know, you leave across the street and the Wi-Fi don't work. I don't know how they do it. As soon as you leave the park, the Wi-Fi stops working. So you can't be over the liquor store trying to juice off their Wi-Fi. But anyway, Andres, introduce yourself to those who don't know you. A lot of people do already, though.
All right, for the ones who don't know me, my name is Andres. I was born and raised here in Medellin. I live here. I run a tour company called Nomad for about 3 years now. I've been having many people coming from Rob's recommendations during the last months. It's been great. I do cultural and adventure tours around Medellin and surroundings. Everything related to tours, just let me know, send me a message, and also transport services. I do that also.
There you go. And I have his website up too. Now remember, Colombia is .co, not .com. So if you type in .com and don't see it, it's nomadtravel.co. So make sure you type that in right. Plus his contact information is in the description of all my videos, as well as in the group. If you're in the group, Andres is in the group, you can catch him that way also. But he's always on the go. So he's always in and out. I think I have a couple of videos to show you guys before he walks around. A couple of videos of Andres as he is out and about. Yeah, that's a good one. I need to do whitewater rafting. I've never done it before. So that's one
So
thing.
much
I have a
fun.
couple of videos I'm going to show, but that's a good one, man. You get out there and do all this stuff too, right?
I do.
I saw you diving in the water, and the other one I'm going to show too. And I have one in Spanish. You have in Spanish, so for those who speak Spanish that can't understand what I'm saying, especially in the live, you can do the closed caption on a replay, but you can't do it on live. Y yo hablo muy poquito español, okay, pero bastante. But let's do this. Andres, show us what the park actually looks like. Let's walk around, show us that new walkway and so on, and talk to us.
Awesome. All right. Let me just turn my camera so you can see better. There you go, Rob. Just let me know if you can see well.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me take myself out. Hang on. Okay, let me figure this out. I can still see it. I'm trying to take me off and give you full screen, but it's solo. Okay. There you go. Okay, so I know what corner you are. Hey, yeah, that place right there on the corner that burned down. Remember, is it still there or is it gone?
It is still there.
It's still open?
Yeah. They reopened.
Okay, what's the name of it? Cubana. They used to play Cuban music.
Yeah, I can't remember the name right now. Let me check.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rincon Cubano, something like that.
Yeah. That's it.
So this is basically, guys, the corner that you're seeing where the taxi is coming from. That's street number 9. Basically, you'll be walking if you want to walk around the live area, you'll be walking between 9th Street and 10th Street, right? That's 9th Street, and this is basically the street this street is open every single day. This week I came here on a Monday, and these two places, this Lleras Park and Moet up top, they were both full of people, and it's just nightclubs. So these are the places that you want to hit in case you don't get to come in a weekend. You'll find things open for sure. I'm going to show you here around. There's always police in the park. It's super safe. Just need to just be mindful of your pockets. Don't.
Yep. Be very mindful. Oh shoot! They colored the streets.
Yeah. So look how they have it closed. I had actually a friend from El Faro, Rob. He participated in the painting. He's one of the artists that have the most amount of graffiti in El Faro. He participated in the painting of this street, and they
Cool.
based their designs on indigenous patterns, on the things that they do for jewelry and how they paint, even like their tattoos. It's inspired on that. This is a place I like as well. This is Medellin Beer Factory, great place to have beers.
And we know what's to the left of that.
Yeah. There's always people selling, like artisans here. And this is, let me just go in the middle of the park to show you guys as well.
For those of you guys in the States right now or in Canada or wherever else, man, the weather is incredible. It's tropical. It's absolutely beautiful. And free Wi-Fi in the park. Come on.
That's right.
Okay, so they did that street
So
too.
I'm right here in the middle of Parque Lleras. Yeah, this is the other one. So you'll guys find that in Medellin, graffiti and street art took like a big trend, and now even like private companies are sponsoring for have their walls, outside walls, to have them painted the city itself is investing a lot on it. So it's a very colorful city right now. I really liked how it came this street. This is what Rob was talking about, the Wi-Fi. Let me show you here. So you'll pretty much find in every park in Medellin, you'll find this sign with the steps on how to connect. It's quite easy, it's free, and it has the instructions on English as well.
So if you have a phone service, guys, and I have one now in Sprint. When I went to Europe, they gave me 2G for free, but then they charged me per minute for a phone call, which means you can go to the park though and use your Wi-Fi to make a phone call. Remember Google Voice? I don't know about iPhone, but Google Voice, and you can use that same Google Voice number for your WhatsApp number too. You can make all the phone calls you want, Wi-Fi, video, all that stuff from the park.
Nice. This is the upper part of the park. They made all the stairs as well. Look at this. Came out really well.
How long has that been?
This is just 1 week. It's quite fresh. And remember, guys, that right now we're in the Flower Festival. It is the only thing it changed is that for concerts you are required to have a you have to sign up, right? Before the pandemic, it was just anyone who just wanted to go showed up at the place. Now you have to sign up online, and since they are very good concerts, they pretty much filled up very quickly. But we are in the Flower Festival.
Well, let me ask you: don't you have to be vaccinated too?
As well, you have to present your vaccination card as well.
So how does it work there when you get the have you gotten it, by the way?
Yeah, I actually went to Miami on May, but now in Medellin, I went to Miami to get it because I thought it would take a long time to get it here, but actually now they are vaccinating people from 25 up.
Okay, so you have a U.S. card.
Yeah, like the vaccination card is from the U.S.
That's wild. So you're in Medellin, you're in Colombia, you're Colombian, but you're walking around with a U.S. one. So they accept the U.S. one like normal then, I guess, same as they do the one here.
Yeah, they accept it, no problem.
Okay, there's a coffee shop there to the right. Is that still open?
Yeah, this is Juan Valdez, quite famous. Have you been to this rooftop, Rob? This
I have not.
Hotel.
Every time I say it, I'm going to go up there, but I have not.
It's nice rooftop. It's called Envy. Has a pool. They also do brunch on Sundays. It's nice. It's a nice place. It's a great view over the city.
Is it a cost associated with
it? Yeah. Like you pay like one fee for the brunch for the full thing, and then you can have all you can eat, basically.
No, I mean, but like now, is there a charge?
Oh, right now, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Okay. And so we're on the north side of the park right now, walking back towards night.
Exactly.
It's still early though. It's Thursday night. Rest assured, it'll get popping later. Most people don't come out till 10 o'clock anyway. I'm on my way in at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, all the places are.
This makes me miss it, man.
There's a place I like as well. It's called the Irish Pub. It's great beer they sell here.
Okay.
You'll always also find like pretty much every restaurant will try to call you from the street with a promotion, like a deal or whatever. They're everywhere. Work hard to attract their people.
Gotcha. So how many businesses would you say closed and now reopened?
Oh, I would say like close to, I would say like 10-15%. of the business, and then reopened. Like still, like things came like really back on track, man. Like you see, people that come will see that Medellin is like live again, totally live.
It looks like it. What COVID-19?
Yeah, this is a place that is called Chupitos. It's very famous. Been here for ages. Look at the
Okay.
chairs.
One thing though, when you walk up, yeah, I seen those chairs. When you walk up and you hear like a hit song playing, walk away, walk away. I'll get hit with a copyright strike and have to cut it out the video.
Here, what? Sorry.
As soon as if you hear a recognizable song, any song that's loud, I'll get
Oh,
a copyright strike and have to take it out the video.
oh, damn. Okay.
It sucks, man. I hope your videos that I'm showing they're not copyright protected.
No, they're good. They're good on that.
Okay. What's
Yeah.
that?
This is another bar, has a like a second floor as well. This is another one that opens pretty much every day.
Okay.
Going
What
to
is it?
go a little bit up. This area that we're walking in right now, it's more about restaurants, basically.
Mhm.
There's there's a lot of things, all kinds of food, and again, street art everywhere.
Yeah. Now I'll tell you, people, it's not like I'm from DC. We have letters and numbers for streets. Letters going north and north to south, east to west, the numbers, and it's really easy to maneuver around. But some of these streets are on an angle, and you will twist and turn and get lost up in there. Back up in there, yeah, towards the park, you will get lost easily, especially if you had too much to drink. And that's another one of my tips too. I said it before: go in groups, go with somebody else, and don't
Yeah,
get drunk, and
yeah.
don't get
Once you're
stoked.
if you're too drunk, then you're an easy target, easy anywhere in the world,
Yep,
basically. If they see you too drunk, it's easy to get you.
yep.
This is a
And
nice
somebody's
spot.
always watching.
Exactly.
Yeah, is that the crack that takes you up where the little wooden stools are? I mean, the tree trunk stool seats are.
Exactly. This
Okay.
is the one. This is called
Yeah.
37 Park. It's a nice place. Quite open for the ones that still want to be careful with COVID and stuff, which is totally good right now to stay
Yeah.
well. You don't want to get sick before you have to go back to your country, of course. But
Yep.
this place is very
Outside.
good.
Get past that music though. I don't want to
Oh
have to
yeah,
cut
that's
this
right.
out.
That's
I don't
right.
want to have
That's
to cut
right.
it out. And up there is at the gym.
Yeah, this is the gym. This is the soccer and basketball court.
Yeah, that gym is rough. A lot of there's gyms all over the city, but a lot of them are like made out of bricks and a can
Yeah,
full of with a pipe between it.
this
But you
place
can
is
still work out.
nice.
Is that Bastardos? Or you around the corner
No,
yet?
not yet. This one's
Okay.
called Repeat. It's nice. I
Yeah.
had lunch on the weekend here. It's very nice.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, Bastardos, I had my birthday there. My girl took me there last time we were
Oh
there.
yeah,
She was with me.
nice.
Yeah. I love that place. You need a reservation to get in there. Yeah, there's a gym.
There you go.
It's hardcore.
It
It's
is. It
like
is.
it's like prison weights, but you can still get your workout on. And there's always somebody there.
Yeah, it's always here. Some.
They're all over the city too. Cool. Yeah, that's where I got my tattoo. A couple of blocks up to the right,
Oh
across that
yeah,
bridge. Yeah,
nice.
my Medellin. For people who say I don't love Medellin, I got a tattoo on my arm that proves that.
Yeah.
Nice. It's a lot of. So it is. It's the same time there. I'm central. For those who don't know, there's central time zone. I don't think your time zone changes. Ours does, and then it throws us off by a year. You don't have your time doesn't change ever, right?
No, it doesn't change.
Okay. So when ours changes, it throws us off for an hour behind or hour forward. Nice. And for those who don't, he's walking up towards Provenza. He's going to show you Provenza if you've never heard of it.
Yeah.
And shout out to my guy Strilla too, who walked up here, did a nice video too. Homeboy from Houston that showed a video the other night. I saw it there. Look for his. Yes, Strilla.
This is quite cool.
Oh man. What is that, a movie? Or is just something
it's like
shining
an
on the
event.
wall?
Something they might show on this screen.
That's nice. Man, Medellin is beautiful. It looks like it's back.
We're about to walk in. Yeah, it's what I was telling you when we had the call. Like, if you come back, you'll feel like it's back on the move. It makes you happy to see it this way. It was a bit sad to see all the streets closed and stuff. But now it's, this is cool. This street used to be, a normal street where cars passed by. And then in order to open up again for businesses, they closed the street and put out all the chairs and tables out, so it's safer and businesses can have more people.
Mm-hmm. Man,
this one is nice.
It's Thursday night too, guys. It's 8:30 on a Thursday night, and people really don't. Man, when I especially on the weekends, I know the bands don't start till like 12:30 in the morning. They go all night. But right now, businesses close up that area at what, 2 a.m.?
Yeah, depending, like 2 a.m. bars, and then you can still go clubbing until 3 and 4.
Really? Up there? Yeah. In Poblado? Okay.
Yeah, in Poblado, yeah. Just this weekend, I came home like 3:30, and things were still out, like open and stuff.
Dang. Remember, for anybody who just joined us, we're talking with Andres from Nomad Travel. He's my tour guide. He's my recommendation. I only have one for Medellin, Colombia, in and outside of the city. You want to get out rafting, you want to jump in a lake, you want to go surf. What's that called? Board surfing? What's that called where they pull you behind the boat?
It's called wake surfing.
Wake surfing. Okay, yeah. So you want to do that out at Guatapé? Hey, this is your guy, Andres. His information is in the description of all my videos. And join our group. Make sure you join our group, and you can find him there also. Let me make sure I put that up.
Exactly. Right now, guys, if you want to have a nice drink, nice food, I recommend this street. This is Provenza. You'll find plenty of options here. And remember as well, I don't know if you saw, like, also Rob, how the peso got even more devaluated. So it's a good time to come as well. Your money will be good, like dollars coming into Colombia. It gets now 4 times.
Yeah, it was
$1.
4.
It's 4,000, almost.
Yeah,
4,
it was 4 like
right
2
now.
days ago, and they say it was higher.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So it's a good time to come. It's very cheap if you're coming from the US.
And for those who don't know, the last time I was there, I think it was 3-4. So that's good. It's 4. When that stuff adds up, especially you start buying something or spending more, the more you spend, the better it is.
Exactly.
So they put up like a little walkway, little entranceway at the that's Diaz, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so for those who don't know, the main drag there in Poblado is Calle Diaz. North and sur. South is on a block over on the other side. So he's on the north side. But if he walks back down, you'll be able to see. That's the main drag.
Exactly. So this street that people are crossing here, this is the 10th Street. Let me just show you up a little bit more. There's one street more with good places. I'm walking up 10th Street right now. This is also the area where you'll find most hotels. So
Where's
pretty
that?
much everything.
Are you past that Mexican restaurant?
I
You'll
just
know what
passed
I'm
it.
talking about.
Yeah, I
You
know
just
what
did?
you're talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Everybody wants to go. I stumbled on it when I got my tattoo. I was like, let me head back. And I was like, well, let me grab something to eat. And plus, you can sit on the sidewalk and look out. It's right on the sidewalk. You know, it's like 4 tables out front.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, everybody's walking by here. What's up? Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
talking about they're going to look at the girls at work there. It's like Hooters, but a Mexican Hooters.
Exactly. It's like the local Hooters.
Yeah. That's where I have video of street performers. You gave me a term once, I cannot remember. And you said the meaning of it is like they find something from nothing. You know what I mean? Like when I said people in
Uh,
the US hustle, we sell stuff on the
uh-huh.
corner, we do stuff. What did you say? What's that term in Spanish again?
It's rebuscar.
Yeah,
It's like
rebus.
buscar of search, right? Buscar
Yeah,
search, and then
uh-huh.
rebuscar.
They will
And
find a
then
way.
it's basically, yeah, it's basically like these people selling things on the street. They'll just find a way on how to make money if they need to, you know. And there's a lot of people that have to work day to day, find their way on work because they don't have like a stable work.
Uh-huh.
This street
Yeah, a
is
lot of Venezuelans
nice.
too. Yeah. Some of
These
those
are
places
great
are real
restaurants.
nice, man.
It is, yeah. They are very nice. A bit
A
more
lot of good.
private, a bit more quiet.
So let me ask you this. Is Provenza 2 separate streets? Or is it just that one main drag you just came out of? That's the second street you're on right now, right? Your camera froze up a bit. Let's see if you're coming back. I may need to have you walk. If you can hear me, I may need to have you walk back to the park area. And for those who are watching while we wait for his signal to reconnect, we're talking and walking with Andres from Nomad Travel. He's my tour guide when you're in the area. And of course, I only associate with certain people and only put my name on certain things. And he is one for sure. I had an issue with one of the guys saying, well, I just lost him totally. He'll be back in a second. He may need to, and I'm going to tell him, may need to walk back to may need to walk back to the park area. I wanted him to walk down Diaz though, or down Diaz, so that you can see Diaz. Diaz is the main street. It goes all the way. Well, I don't know how far it goes, but where you're going to see it is probably from the metro. And there's a Poblado metro station. The Poblado metro station is not near Parque Lleras. You're going to walk up the hill about 3/4 of a mile, maybe a mile. If you're going up to Parque Lleras to the area where he is, maybe about a mile. But remember, it's on a slow incline and you don't realize that you're already in the mountains already. And you wonder why you can't breathe or you're huffing. You know, it's just a little incline, but next thing you know, you don't realize you're already in the mountains. Okay, Medellin is a valley, like a big cup. You have the mountains on the side and you have a big valley in the middle, but the valley is still higher than where you normally are. Kind of like Denver. If you ever been to Denver, Mile High Stadium, you figure this all looks flat right here. How's this a mile high already? Well, you're already in the mountains. So you don't realize you're already high. So good place to go get high, by the way, Denver. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, he'll be back in a second. A few other tips too while he was walking and made me think of this. Safety things. By all means, and he just came back to, by all means, hand out, oh, he's trying to pop back in. Give money to those who need it. Let me bring him back in. Okay, we got you back, Andres.
Okay, awesome.
I was telling people though, you know, it's good to, yeah, I think if you start, maybe the farther you get away from the park, the worse it gets. If you'll walk back down Diaz, you may have you're closer to the park anyway, more central to the club. But
yep.
I was telling people to, by all means, if someone asks for money, if you have it, give it to them. What I would suggest doing is what I did every time I come and go, and I've come and gone a lot. Right before I leave, I have a whole pocket full of change. I mean, a whole lot of change. Okay, and you don't realize one of these is worth like 1 cent, 12 cents, 10 cents, 15 cents. It's not that much, but it's a whole lot. It's heavy. You may have 4 pounds of coins that are worth $2. But just go on your last day, go pass it out, or you know, put it in a sack and give it to a family. Help somebody out, because you're not going to use all that change. Leave with some cash if you can. If you know you're going to come back, leave with some paper, some COP. Leave with some COP and then come back. When you come back, you got cash in your pocket already. Okay, just a suggestion. Also, always tell you got to download a couple of apps before you get there. You want to have Uber number one. I'm an Uber guy, but Ubers don't run all night. They may be late and they're not hooking up, or during lunchtime, in the morning, and at 5 o'clock in the evening, 5 or 6, very difficult to get. So also download Cabify if you can. It's just an electronic way of using a cab. I know I don't recommend cabs, but if you use Cabify, it's almost like Uber, of course, it's for the cab. So you don't have to come out of the pocket, you know, and get scammed that way. And also, Rappi. Gotta have Rappi. Rappi. R-A-P-P-I. It's the one that he hasn't walked by a Rappi agent. I get nervous when I get that music, man. I'm trying to talk over it. I need to play my own music. Because otherwise, I got to cut it out of this video. But anyway, tell us where you are, Andre.
Heading back to Lleras. Heading back. I'm going to take the 10th Street down so I can show you that area.
Okay. What street are you on now?
This is just the Provenza down. This is like 32.
Okay.
Across. So it'll be the Carrera.
But you're headed back to Diaz.
I'm just heading back to Diaz.
And I was saying, most people are going to see from the park or Provenza, should I say, all the way down to the metro station. But that it's a slight incline, but it's a lot if you're not from there. That little incline can be rough. It can be rough.
It is.
Take you some canned air. Okay, so where are we?
We're just heading back. I'm actually going to give a little bit of coins here to some lady I saw with a baby, because just give me a moment.
Mm-hmm. Let me ask you this too. How safe do you think it is now?
Man, I always walk around here, and I feel every time I walk around here, I feel very safe. And I've been walking for the last years here at all times throughout the night, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., heading back. I stay here when I go out partying. I stay very close to here, and I always walk, no matter the time. It's very safe.
You don't walk home. You don't live close enough to walk, do you?
It's because I stay, when I go out partying like here, I stay out at my sister's, and they live very close, and I get to walk.
Okay, that's what I like right there. Live music, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Doesn't get better than that. And I won't get a copyright strike because he's not just like the song.
Nice
cool.
little place.
It's all over, people. Let me tell you something. Medellin is not just about the girls. It's not just about the girls. It's a beautiful city, beautiful people, beautiful culture. Learn. Don't get busted. Learn the city. Take some of the tours. I don't know how many tours I did with you, Andres. We went all over the city. downtown to El Centro, even though we went El Centro, but it was, I don't know why, I felt safer with you at night. And we're in El Centro at night going from one spot to another. It was on a slow night, but
Yeah.
still, I think maybe,
I
do you think you feel safer because you're from there and you speak the language?
No, it's mainly because this area is quite live all night. So pretty much there's a lot of lights, actual lights, and business is open all the time. It's not like you'll be walking through streets where everything is, black and nobody's there. These streets where we do the tour in El Centro, they are open almost 24 hours. So I think that's the main reason why I feel safe and it's actually safe to walk around there.
Okay, gotcha. So we on
This
Calle
tends,
Diaz. We're headed south now. Calle Diaz North is headed north, so he's going the opposite direction. A block over is south, over by Dance Free. That's headed south, but they both go back,
exactly.
come and go back down to the metro station, which is it's down a little ways, but walkable. The weather is beautiful. That's why I think everybody's in shape there. I'm in Texas. Everybody, I won't say everybody, but this is a fat state because we overeat and don't walk anywhere. Everybody there walks. They even close 43rd Poblado Avenue every Sunday. Are they still doing that, by the way? Are they still closing Poblado
Which
Avenue,
one?
half of it on Sundays?
Which one? Which one?
43rd from Poblado Avenue, do they still close that on Sundays for
Yeah, they
walking?
do. They do. It's nice. It's nice if you like walking. Just nice way to experience the city that way. Just you can also rent a bike or rent a scooter, and just go on a Sunday throughout the whole avenue. It's closed. It's a nice way to explore as well.
There you go. So Diaz, and I will say one thing about Diaz. Here's one scam. I've had somebody get got by the little kids with the candy tray with the hook or strap around their neck. They will try to sell you candy and take one hand away and maybe take your wallet out of your pocket. So be careful over there. But again, I would suggest waiting to, you're getting ready to leave. All those coins you have saved up, just go and give them out. That
Yep.
way you don't have any worries about going in your pocket. Because personally, I don't like going in my pocket to pull money out. I will go in a restaurant and then come back out with money in my hand, but I will not dig in my pocket. I won't let people know where my money is. That's just me.
So I'm right on the
Drugstores are
corner of
everywhere.
10th Street. Yeah, drugstores as
Okay.
well everywhere. And
And
this is the street that connects to Lleras. That's Parque
that's like
Lleras.
midway. That's halfway up the
Uh-huh.
park, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
Okay.
Let me show you around
Cabs are
here.
everywhere. Cabs are everywhere. Ubers are everywhere. Cab drivers don't like Uber drivers.
No, still a fight in there. But I would like, yeah. I mean, I use them both. If I'm in a rush, I just get a cab on the street. If I have time, I just ask for an Uber and wait, and that's it. They're pretty fast because there are just so many, especially
Yeah.
around here.
Yeah, and you also realize you're less likely to get got because you're from there. They can recognize your accent. If we get in there and don't
Yeah,
speak any English, any Spanish, yeah, the challenge is real.
exactly. That's right. This is one place, good place to come if you want to try a typical dish. This place that I'm pointing out is called Mondongos. I think you've been here, Rob. Have you?
Yes, I was going to tell. I was getting ready to ask you to pan over there and remind me what the name was. Mondongos.
Yeah. It's just their menu is like 4 or 5 dishes, just typical, very typical Colombian dishes. So it's a good way to just try out something local.
If you like, my girl loves typical food, man. That's the one
You
problem I
don't?
have with Medellin. Andres, is just the bandeja paisa. I can't do it,
Not
man.
for
I
you.
can't. Yeah, it's not for me. But a lot of people love it. Like I said, my girl loves it. We went to a place down the street. It's like a house on the right hand side. It's like somebody's, I don't know, house/hotel. I forgot the name of it, but excellent breakfast.
Okay.
But
Nice.
yeah, so we're still on DS and we're headed south as traffic goes north.
Exactly. We're heading down. think I'm actually going to show you around Poblado Park, which is another park down from Parque Lleras. It's actually a good
Yeah.
place. It's more, I would say, I don't know how they call it in the States, but here we call them like a bit alternativo, and it's more like rock bars, reggae bars, just bars that want to play a certain kind of music and want to avoid reggaeton. Normally they're down here. It's a bit more diverse. It's nice as well. It's very nice. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you, I don't know, did you see my video, Andres, about when the when the protesting first start? I got caught up in the gas
Yeah,
back over on
yeah,
the Ninth
man.
Street side. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I think I might pass around there. Crazy day.
Oh, hell yeah, that was crazy. I didn't expect that. That just came out of the blue. I worked all day
Yeah.
and it's like 5 o'clock. Oh, I'm like, okay, and I heard boom, boom. I said, I got to go see what's going on. I love the fact people. One benefit to being in Medellin, if you are a nomad, if you are working from
Oh yeah.
overseas, not overseas, but you're working abroad, the same time zone. I mean, pick one or three. It's not like going to Southeast Asia where you may be 12 hours off, 8 hours off. I just got back from Greece. That was 8 hours. Paris, 7 hours. That's a challenge to work back with the U.S. So this is the
Exactly.
same time zone as I am right now, which is Central.
It
They
is right
opened up a
now.
this, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say they opened up some sort of not hotel, but what's those like offices for digital nomads?
Yeah, I mean, there's actually quite a few of those places, like co-living places where you can stay, and then they have the co-working space in the same spot. And Medellin is on the top of the cities worldwide to come and work remotely. Your
Mhm.
money is well valued, as I said. The exchange rate is good, makes it quite cheaper. It's in the same time zone, and it's easy to just get around, easy to rent a place. Many people are coming, and they just don't take vacations. They just stay and keep working.
Mhm. That's the benefit for me. Like if I come right now, it's just really the cost of where I'm going to stay and the flight. That's why I need flights to be decent. It's not, but I'm trying to come down and do business right now. So maybe I can
Yeah,
write that off
yeah,
somehow. But you know what I'm trying to do.
exactly,
But yeah,
exactly.
Parque Poblado. When you get to 43rd and you turn to the left, there's a church right there.
Uh
And
huh.
behind the church or in one of them little cracks, there's a club. I've never been into it, but you know what that club is? What type of music they
Yeah,
play? Or
it's mostly rock.
okay, okay, I haven't
Rock.
been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where's my frisbees? Is frisbees on the right hand side over there?
Oh, already passed it. It was over there.
Okay. Man,
Yeah.
frisbees. Listen, people, you will be waiting when you go to Medellin. It doesn't matter what you order. It doesn't you can go to McDonald's and you're gonna wait 10 minutes for that number two. I'm telling you, you're gonna wait. Frisbee's the first time, and I went down for business. I had an Airbnb like one block down and to the right from where you are now. And I went to that Frisbee's because they were one customer that my clients had. And I was sitting there like 15, 18 minutes. I was like, what the? How long I gotta wait for chicken?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
it
yeah.
is like 20 minutes later they brought me my chicken. Now it was good chicken, don't get me wrong. It was good chicken. But I was like,
Yeah,
you
this,
will be waiting in Medellin.
yeah.
So
Take into
don't
account that it's not as fast as actual fast food in the US. It's not
yeah,
fast.
you I tell people lose that American attitude, lose that American expectation. You are not at home. People don't hustle and run just because you waiting on some fries.
Exactly.
Everything takes time. Everybody is chill, tranquilo. Take your time, chill out, and just enjoy the culture, man. You're in a different country, which I encourage. Oh, that's my spot. No, is that the one? There's one like that on that where you are that's on the left hand side. that has like a little seating area, and that was the first place I ever got my I had your pastel de pollo. What else is in there?
Oh yeah.
Shoot, that
We have
sauce.
empanadas. Yeah, we have empanadas, and they have their rice and meat, potato and meat, sausage bean, chicken pie, pastel de pollo.
Okay, hang on. As you walk down, let me. I realize I got a few people that have commented, and I haven't checked
Oh
out the
yeah,
comments.
yeah, please.
Um. Okay, so shoot, there's quite a bit. Okay, what are these? Okay, let me catch up. Okay, you go to El
Awesome.
Centro. Good to hear everything is open because Spirit just told me they extended my credit for the ticket I canceled until December. There you go. I got a $1.99 super chat from somebody. I'm gonna see it in a second. Thank you so much. I will show it. How much for a tour from Andres? Well, I can answer that for Andres. It depends on where you want to go. Look up
Yeah,
his information. Give him a call. Go ahead.
yeah, they just depend because, of course, the cheapest will be around Medellin. We have tours that are actually in public transport, walking tours, and then we have others that require transportation outside the city. So prices will vary as well if you're coming with a partner or more people. It all changes. Depends on
Yeah.
that. But make sure you check out nomadtravel.co. There's a message button there. You can message me that way or WhatsApp on the group. I'm happy to answer any questions.
Yep. There's the church, and a little bit farther, there's my little convenience store down there too on the left. Okay. Eagle shot us, and I'm way late too on these. I'm sorry, guys. I missed these. Medellin is lit and lovely. How's the weather in December, Andres?
December is great on the weather. It doesn't rain too much. Normally, December and January are dry seasons, so it's beautiful sunny days most of the time.
Okay, excellent.
And
Charlie Booker
then,
says Google Voice has been discontinued by Google.
oh
What?
yeah,
I just used it a few weeks ago. Okay, I
oh
need to check that out.
looks like there's an event at the park. I'll make sure to check that out to show you guys.
Okay, so he's and Andres is on 9th and 43rd on the corner
That's
across from
correct.
Poblado Avenue.
I'm
And
really
if you turn
impressed,
around,
Rob.
if you look around, there's my convenience store right there. Last time I bought water, trying to explain buying water, you have to say sin gas. Because
Oh yeah,
most people, we don't have that in the U.S. We don't have somebody asking us, you want bubbles on your water or not? I don't want it. But Poblado Park, they redid the whole thing, covered
there
it
you
up
go.
for what, a year or so, and now it's reopened. This is where I ate the empanada there before the police came in, and before all that the protest started. Look at this. Okay.
There you go.
And somebody says it looks like that all the time. It's just the festival. He said, "I've been envy is a lot." Okay. There's not protesting in Colombia anymore. Do you know, Andres?
There are there are some protests, but not lately in Medellin. And if they are in Medellin, that's really important for people to know. Protests normally happen in the north side of the city, where a public university is. That's where like protests get organized, and that's quite far from the places you would visit. So there might be a protest one day, and you won't even notice, even though there's been it's a long time since the last protest happened. You don't even
Yeah.
notice.
Now, I will say I saw one a couple of days ago because I watch the news still. There was one in Bogota a couple of days ago that got violent. They were trying to put some homeless people out, and it got messed up because they were trying to put people who had nothing out. Juno says go to La Relis. That's where it's happening. Eric says has crime increased because of COVID? What do you think?
It's what, sorry?
He said has crime increased because of COVID?
No, I don't think so. And there haven't been reports about like crimes increases lately,
Oh
like
man, it's lit.
robberies and stuff.
Woo! The park is live.
Look at this. So this is one of the events for the flower festival. right now, this city and the next, there'll be a lot of stages like this all around the city.
Oh man, I didn't know that. And people
If,
wearing their mask. I love that.
yeah,
Okay, Black
getting ready.
Morpheus says, is the curfew still in Colombia? No, no more curfew. I just flew back,
Medellin,
but yeah, it's all open, says Bernard. And Bernard
that,
said, what up, Andres, BC Carlisle?
sorry?
Uh, Bernard says, what up, Andres, BC Carlisle?
Oh, nice. Hi, Bernard. How's it going, man? It's nice that you tuned in for the live.
What up,
That's great.
Bernard? Hey, I told you, some of you guys already know Andres. Let's see. I just came back from Colombia, Medellin. What a great time. So much to do. Says Michael LaFleur. Says, yes, spending money was off the chain. Okay, Eric says, it's great to party in Medellin, Parque Lleras, and Provenza, and finished all up in Palmahia. Palmahia?
Oh, nice. And you partied
Uh,
hard, bro. Palmailla
where's
opens at
Palmahia?
Palmailla is close from Poblado, but it's across the river. It's just a 10-minute, 10, 12-minute taxi drive, and it's where most like they open at like until like 6 a.m. So if party is over in Poblado, you can head to that area of Palmailla, and you'll find more parties.
I never heard that. Okay, so
Yeah.
where are you now? Wait a minute. Where are you now?
This is the corner of the 9th Street with 44th. So I'm just one block down from the main avenue, from Avenida
Oh, that's
Poblado
where
43rd.
that's where
This
my
is your
camera locked
corner.
up. Yeah, that's where the camera locked up. Hey, do me a favor. Walk down 9th and see and show people Sweet Georgia Cafe.
All right.
They're like 2 blocks down on the left hand side. From yeah. That's where they start shooting at, and I was like,
This corner.
crazy. Okay. Okay, so I've never been to Palmailla, then have I? Shoot.
Check it
Okay.
out next time.
Rico says, can you walk around while using your cell phone without getting robbed? Well, Andres has been doing this for about 50 minutes, 55 minutes right now, and he ain't been robbed yet. So,
No threats at
so
all. Like, not even
but,
feel unsafe. Go ahead, Rob.
yeah, well, I got to throw a butt up in there. I would not recommend it for a tourist, especially if you've been drinking, because you can tell when people have been drinking. You know, been drinking too much. Let's say that. I like this street right here. Is this 9th?
No, like this is like 44th and 9. That's the corner of 9. That's the park over there, and this is one of the other streets that they closed, so businesses could have their
Okay, so you're
tables
not
out.
on 9th then. You're walking away from 9th.
Exactly. I'm basically like walking towards 8th.
Okay. Yeah, my Airbnb was down there. If you turn right, my Airbnb was a couple blocks down. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Christopher says, Rico, I get you a cheap Colombian phone. Carlton, what's up, man? Carlton Travels Adventures. I watched Carlton before I moved down there. Carlton's my man. If you have not checked out Carlton's Travel Adventures, check him out. Go get your passport. For real. Another beautiful day in Medellin. Coco 9004 says, I think La Redes is much safer and better to have a room or an apartment. Another copyright. Okay. Christopher Garcia says, heard it's hard to find an Airbnb close to No, I got a spot, man. I had a nice spot, a suite, one of my nicest Airbnbs in Medellin, off of 70, down at by the college, down by the university. Ask me. If you want to be away from trouble, better not go to those bars and nightclubs. Okay. Carlton says, just back from his Spanish class. Hope you're doing great, brother. Yeah, man, all is well, man. I'm back here chilling. I'm in the hole on videos, though, man. I need to. Frisbees is delicious chicken, though. Believe that, Dexter? You better know. Frisbees is the bomb, especially at 1 o'clock in the morning, man. That chicken is good and it's fresh. That's just it. Okay, so you wait for food, but it's fresh. It's fresh. They didn't
It
pull
is.
something off the shelf, turn around, and pull something that's been sitting there for 2 hours. Ayo Zone, my man. Okay, so that was you. Thanks for the $1.99 super chat, man. Much appreciated, man. Ayo Zone is about as informed as you get, brother. About as informed as you get. Okay, Coco says I saw a shooting twice between criminals and polices, and not so safe like the local pretend. I'm not sure where that was or what that means. But I
Yeah,
can
it's
turn on the
been.
news right now and see that.
Yeah, man. I've never, like, totally being honest, never seen a shooting in Medellin. I've never get robbed either. It's my experience, but
Yep.
it's how it is.
That's all we can tell is our own experiences. Now, I heard gunshots within first month of being there near the
This,
Laureles location of Sweet Georgia, but I never had a problem. Okay, there we go. Graffiti wall. Do you remember the
yeah,
video we did on this corner? And I
yeah,
started laughing while you were talking.
yeah.
And the reason you remember why I was laughing?
Yeah,
Because you
we're
said
some
behind me
rats.
we got this, and I was like, oh, shoot, we just saw rats run behind us.
Yeah, this is a great place. You have to come check it out. They're
Look at this, guys.
constantly changing this wall, and it's very
Is,
impressive, man. This is the work of
is there
many
a light on
artists.
that? It looks beautiful, man. Is there a light shining on it, or how's it
Sorry?
illuminated like that? How
Oh,
how is it
here.
illuminated? It looks bright. Okay, so there is a
Yeah,
street
it's
light. That's
just
it.
a street light, normal street light. Yeah,
Wow,
this is awesome, man. This it says Medellin,
awesome.
Medallo, which is like a nickname or a short way to say Medellin, Medallo. This is awesome,
Let's
man. This
say
is
that again. What's the short way to say Medellin?
Medallo.
Medallo.
Yeah, it's Medallo. Medallo.
Medallo. Okay,
Look at
that ain't
this,
really
man. It's
shorter.
so awesome.
That ain't too much shorter, but I get it. Okay, Carlton says October, November, wet, rainy season.
Supposed to be rainy season now. With the climate is getting a bit crazy, so normally it is rainy season. Yes.
Yeah, we're all over the place with this. Gil, my man, Gil, man, thanks again so much for the help, man. Gil, aka MMA Fan 3. Frisbees is definitely good and worth the wait. Believe it, man. Believe it. Gil, man, shout out to you, bro. Much appreciation, man, for everything you helping with the brothers and the Reeds, man. Thank you so much. Okay, Black Morpheus says, I keep hearing you have to be very careful with the robberies coming up to you on the motor coaches. I mean, you need to be careful everywhere. I hate to use this saying over and over again, but keep your head on a swivel and basically just be aware. I mean, if you're
Yeah, man.
aware, you don't have that concern. No, so much from of a concern. As you can see, Andres is walking around and I don't remember that sign. Where is that?
This is quite new. This is a restaurant of seafood. They put up the sign.
Oh man. Okay.
This is a nice street. During the day, there's a lot of cafes. Many people come, work for the day, spend the day.
Okay, now I got mixed up reading these things. What street are you on right now?
This is 8th.
Okay, so
I'm heading towards 43rd. So I'm
oh,
coming
so you
up.
headed north again. You headed back north.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, so wait a minute. If you look to the right, is there a high rise right there?
Here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's my
Yeah, there you go.
Airbnb I had. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah?
it. I had 2 floors. Yeah, it's 2 floors, like a condo with 2 floors. I did that my first, and there's one to the left too. It's got to be one right directly across it though, because when I woke up, they were looking at me while I was sleeping in bed.
No,
For real, they
look at
were
the
in the
front.
gym. They were in the gym looking right over at me. Is that a high rise up on the other side?
Not really, just 2 floors. That's
Oh,
all.
okay. Yeah,
So
there was
maybe it
two
was
high
another
rises
one.
side by side. Yeah, I walked this up because my second place I stayed was Dan Carlton, back up to the right.
Yeah, Dan Carlton is just to the right. There you go, another Spanish school. There's lots of Spanish schools. Many people coming and
Yeah,
learning Spanish.
I got to get that going for the group. I have to get that going.
Yeah, man.
Lizette says, "How is COVID over there? I'm vaccinated and always wear a mask, but just so I know, what do you think?"
Okay, right now it is, we passed a peak around 1.5 months around. And it is, the situation is this. It basically is how it started. You have to go out and take care of yourself, wear the mask if you want to be totally safe, and if you can, just spend more time on open spots. But basically, there's no curfews, there's no restrictions to go into shopping malls or to supermarkets. Everything is working normally. There's, of course, lots of cases, but I wouldn't say it's something that would stop you from traveling. If you take care, you should be fine.
Well, you're not wearing a mask right now, right?
I am, because I was crossing, like when I was crossing all those crowded streets.
Ah,
But
okay.
before I wasn't.
So you think like me. So you get around people, you wear the mask. You're not around
Yeah,
people, you take it off.
yeah, that's how I do it normally.
You know, why is that logical to me and to some people? First thing I don't get is people driving in a car by themselves with a mask on. I don't get that part. Okay, you by
Yeah, no,
yourself. So who are you gonna
yeah,
get it
man.
from?
Yeah. I
Okay,
agree. I agree.
so are you back on 10th or no
I'm
43rd?
back on 9th. Yeah, I'm right walking on the 43rd, about to get on the intersection with 9th.
Okay, so you walked around the corner. Okay, yeah. He's walking away from the Dan Carlton. I love the
Uh
Dan
huh.
Carlton, by the way. I can recommend that, man. If you need a place to stay, you're not familiar with the
Nice
area,
place.
it's about 2 blocks back on the other side of the street. You need to do
Exactly.
that. Dan Carlton is nice. Breakfast included, just a secure place. That was actually what do they call those cops? The ESMAD or whatever they call them?
It's
It's
mad.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, dressed up like RoboCop. They actually staged out front of that hotel. So that hotel ain't gonna
Oh
have
yeah.
no problems. Oh yeah, you won't have any problem. This is the corner where I walked down and had a tear gas shot at me. This corner was off
Exactly.
the chain that day. But this
It
is
is West
43rd,
Corner.
people. If you don't know, this is the street. They block half of it, all the way from El Centro, if I'm not mistaken, all the way down to Envigado, which is miles. They block off half of
Exactly.
it on Sunday, every Sunday, and you can walk, run. I did that. I took my girl out there too, man. Beautiful weather, man. I missed the weather. I missed the weather. It's smoking here, man. It's hot here. And I
It
don't know
is.
where my viewers are, but you trust me, you want to be there for the weather.
Let me see if if it already started here. Let's see. Wow, it's just starting.
What is it?
Let's see what it is. Must be some kind of Afro music. Wow, man, streaming is like draining my battery as crazy.
I know. Tell me how much you got left before you just die off.
Let me check. Wow, 15%.
Okay, so we'll
15.
wind it down. Let me get through a few of the. Make sure I get through some of the comments right quick if I can. Okay, because you're like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
prime location right now, 43rd and between 10th and 9th. Okay, so Coco 904 says I saw a motorbike stole a game on the sidewalk of Oviedo Mall at
Yeah,
Cahuilla
that's
Market,
a
and the
mall.
police officer shot a motorbike. Okay, Santa Marta is very safe and tranquilo, but Medellin or Medellin, I assume definitely not. Carlton says crime has increased for sure. I see it here in Laureles. Laureles, for some reason, is worse than Poblado. People think Poblado is the safest. I looked at the stats. It's actually slightly a little bit worse in Laureles. Okay, Eric says I miss Medellin. Let's see. Carlton says stop staring the gringos about getting their cell robbed. I'm going to assume ever been robbed, and I do it all the time in El Centro. I'm saying as a suggestion, don't pull your phone out. Now, pull your phone out. I'm not going to tell you to pull your phone out, but if you do, and it happens to you, you get jacked, let me know. We'll do a video about it. Heading down there next month, Eric says, Loma Verde is a decent spot to stay. Black Morpheus, besides Airbnb, are there any major hotel chains in Medellin? You know, Andre?
Yeah, there's the Hilton, there's the Marriott, there's this Holiday Inn as well. What other chains? There's this NH. I've seen it in other countries as well. NH. What else? I think those are the ones I can think about. Estelar is another one I've seen in other countries. Big hotels.
Watch your
like
battery, Andres. Watch your battery.
Yeah.
Make sure. Let me know when you get to 10%. His videos of. So you see, there's a lot to do. I want to say for everybody who's watching right now, believe that, man. Much appreciated. I am thankful for everybody who's watching. Believe that. Thank you guys for joining. Hey, Andres, man, thanks for jumping on, man, walking around. You did a lot of, you walked, 2 or 3 miles tonight, man. So much appreciated. Maybe 70 next time. But remember, look up Nomad Travel.
Much appreciation as well on my side, man, from you, Rob. Thank you for bringing me in, and it's always a pleasure.
Yes, everybody, if you don't know Andres already, you will know him soon. Make sure you look him up. His contact information is in the body. I'll make sure it is in the body of this description. It's in the description of this video. So look up his information there. Join our WhatsApp group. Send your name and your WhatsApp number to dcbornrob@gmail.com. And it's not a WhatsApp group. We've migrated to another platform. It's better and more secure because we had some issues on WhatsApp. Be careful with WhatsApp, people. Be careful. But anyway, Andres, have a good night, man. Charge your phone, man. Much appreciated, man. We're going to end it here.
Okay, man. Take care. Have a good night. Good night. Bye, everyone.
Okay. We'll talk to you soon, Andres. Thanks, man.
Talk to you soon, Rob. Bye-bye.
Cool man said, you all right.